Do people need critics? In the end, what we do doesn't seem to be that important. I mean, a food critic judges food, but everyone has different taste buds, so everyone's tastes are different. But in the end, I guess that is true for everything. Everyone has different tastes in movies, music, video games, and so on. So what is the point? In the end, is it the end of the world if someone tastes something that isn't the greatest? Or watches a bad Adam Sandler movie? People are usually smart enough to decide whether they like something or not. In fact, if you point at something that somebody likes but you think is horrible and point out all the reasons why it is horrible, that usually doesn't stop the other person from liking it. So in the end, do people need critics at all? Are we just there to say, hey, don't do that, and people do it anyway because they want to? What is the whole point to a critic? I would say that a critic's primary function is to inform the public of the good and the bad, make them aware of the good and warn them against the bad. To do this, you must tell them how the thing in question made you feel. If it's a movie, tell them if the movie was exciting, boring, if it was enlightening, or if it was something that you've seen a million times. To do this, you must share how that made you feel, and look deeper than most people ever would. A food critic does not just say it is good or it is bad. They explain what the taste feels like and why it tastes so good or so bad. Is the story good but the acting is bad? Or is the acting great but the pacing leaves you bored? You have to separate a movie's good qualities from its bad qualities in order to fully judge a movie properly. So many people, when they like a movie, refuse to think that there is anything wrong with it. Also, when they dislike something, they refuse to see if there's anything good in it. A critic's job is to weigh the good and the bad, and to see if the good moments or the bad moments come out on top. However, that in my mind is not the most important part about being a critic. The most important part is the simple fact that a critic's job is meant to be the voice of the people. We want the best. We want the best food, best books, movies, and so on and so forth, and yet we do not have the voice to tell everyone what we want. The job of a critic is to be that voice, the one voice to tell the people that make what we want what to be aware of, what changes they can make, and what to leave alone. I believe critics are important, but not just so we can tell everyone this is good, this is bad, because people are going to disagree on many different things. Part of our job is to show other people what we think are the best, the cream of the crop, and what we think are just the things that should not be viewed or eaten or touched by anybody. But I think why we do need critics is to help us get more of the best and less of the worst. And if people don't agree with you, that's fine. As long as you are trying your best to make the world a better place by giving us more and more of the best, then you are a critic.
Be sure to check out more of my other videos on my channel, and wait for more coming soon.